Now the playing of the Canadian national anthem.
Okay, camera 2's here. Did you hear me on camera 2? Yeah, I do now. Thank you.
Good evening. Welcome back to the Louisville Westside ISD Aquatic Center for the final match of day 1 of the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament, and our nightcap, Team Canada taking on Team Japan to close things out. This event all about qualifying for the FINA World League Superfinal, and also for 3 countries, 2 of them, Canada and Japan, getting ready for the Olympic qualification tournament coming up next month in the Netherlands. Canada here controlling the opening sprint there in the dark caps. And it's Team Japan in the white, Canada led by their head coach, David Paradeo, and Japan, their head coach, Hideo Kato. And immediately, Canada turns the ball over on a contra foul. Japan, probably the most undersized team in this tournament, tends to use a real movement-based offense. Not a ton of traditional center play. Of course, Canada, more traditional, the style of USA, Australia, powerful center, rely on some good goalkeeping. So a contrast in styles here as we open things up. And it's Canada striking first. Christina Alagbo, we talked about the powerful center play. Alagbo, one of the best in the game at 2 meters, a physical presence. And she asserts herself here early on with a goal. Now here's Japan on the attack. This is Chiaki Sakanu. Beautiful look, wide open and a goal. Oh, Canada falling asleep there at the wheel, allowing Kana Hosoya to come free for a goal and a 1-1 game. Here's a Alagbo, big powerful turn again, but a save made. And now a long outlet pass. Jessica Gaudreau starting in goal for Canada. She's played for the Indiana Hoosiers in women's college water polo. Now a takeaway, and a good steal there from Canada. Kelly McKee coming over to force that turnover. She'll push ahead. Here's Monica Eggins. And now Christine Robinson, another veteran on this Canadian squad. And then a contra foul is called, and Japan will take control. And the long outlet pass there from Mikako Miura. Officials in this one, Ms. Wangenroth from Switzerland and Ms. Debajian from the United States. Here's McKee. Get it over to Emma Wright. Powerful left-hander, and she delivers.
Number 4 from Team Canada.
Emma Wright, a young talent on this Canadian team. It also has some established veterans, and she scores it. That makes it a 2-1 lead for Team Canada. 5:39 to play in the first. Nearly a tip away there, and now a steal. And first a goal for Wright, and now the takeaway. Being pestered in the backcourt. And now able to push ahead to a logbow. This is Carmen Eggins, sister of Monica Eggins. Ordinary call. They're under 5 to play here in the first. And an exclusion against Japan and against Chiaki Sakanu. And a timeout now called by Canada. With under 5 to play here in the first. 2-1. Canada in front. Good look there at Canada. Coaching staff has gone through some coaching changes over the last few years.
Team Canada on the bench for attacker, 6 on 5.
Out of the timeout, back to action. Here's Canada. Ball near side. Shot clock about to expire, but not before a goal. From number 12 for Canada, Dominique Perreault.
Draws the score 3-1. 3-1.
And so a 3-1 lead here for Canada. They've gotten off to a good start. Ordinary called there. Here's Shino Magariyama, the captain of Japan, and that's an errant pass. And Canada swarming to come up with it. A little over 4 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. The pass inside, just out of the reach of the intended recipient. Looking for Shea Fournier, another Indiana Hoosier. On the other end, here's Chiaki Sakanu. Ball dealt back out. Pressure coming, nothing there. They'll go top of the perimeter to Kotori Suzuki. Here's Shino. And deflected and in, so Japan will take it on the deflection from Axel Crevier. Scored the goal for Shino Magariyama. And Japan comes to within one, 3-2, with 3:32 to play in the first.
Japan 2.
Here's Fournier breaking free. She'll push it back towards middle of the perimeter. Shot clock under 10. A scramble, Japan swarming, and beautiful defense there. Double team on the perimeter, and now using some of their speed to their advantage. Here's Chiaki Sakanu pushing it ahead. Shino. And now near side, here's Mori Tsubasa. Entry inside and a takeaway. So Canada up to the task. Joel Bakazi on the steal. Here's Eggins. Pushing ahead, breaking free, and easy does it for Axel Crevier.
Axel Crevier with their first goal. Pulls the score 4-2 for Team Canada.
Makes it a 4-2 lead for Canada. 2:36 to play in the first. Line changes here for Canada. One of those talented teams that can go 6 in, 6 out. Trust in their bench. USA, Australia, similar. Pressure here, near side. That's Monica Eggins, the former Hawaii Rainbow Wahine, delivering the pressure, but of course this is a turnover there for Japan. They'll push ahead now, Canada does, to Alagbo. Entry inside. Trying to break free and tangled up was Christine Robinson. Exclusion called there against Yuri Kazama. On the power play. Oh, they'll call it actually a penalty. So the feeling was that Robinson was not only in the proper position, but had the opportunity for a surefire goal. This will lead to Monica Eggins taking the penalty shot. As referee Daniel DeBajan on the far side calling that. And a devastating fake from Eggins. Had goalie Rikako Miura biting all the way the other way, so that when it was finally time to shoot, it was as if the goal was empty. Eggins was a devastatingly good scorer in college. And has kept up that pace here on the national team. So I don't know if she's had the same pace as she did in college, where she was scoring 3 to 4 goals a game range, but definitely a tough cover. Under 2 to play here, first quarter, and a 5-2 lead for Canada. And now a steal. This is McKee. She'll push the tempo as Canada looks to counter. Robinson now, full head of steam. She'll put it home. Christine Robinson.
10 dark for Canada. Christine Robinson, her first goal of the game. Will score 6-2.
Sorry, Scott, I didn't see.
Now a 6-2 advantage for Canada with 1:27 to play. Canada again going to their bench. .118 to play here in the first quarter, and a contra foul called against Japan. So a host of errors here have hurt the Japanese. And now Canada with a chance to add even more. Here's Bakazi. She pulls it back out. Ordinary called. Wright moving in. Deals to Alagbo. She'll step up, go near side. McKee, save. Rikako Miura. And then a timeout called by Japan.
Exclusion 9 guard Canada. Carmen Eggins, timeout.
An exclusion against Canada, Carmen Eggins, just before the timeout, but it'll set up a 6-on-5 for Japan coming out of the break with 44 seconds left. Team settling in now. A couple of subs here for Canada, getting their roster right.
Team Japan with the extra attacker. 6 on 5.
6-2 the lead for Canada. Japan looking to cut the deficit down to 3 here on the 6 on 5. Around the perimeter they go. And they do find that elusive third goal on the power play. Akari Inaba.
Her first goal of the night.
Making it a 6-3 match. High scoring first quarter here, 9 combined goals. 24 seconds to play. Entry inside, Alagbo off the bar. A scrum for it. And Japan will have it back. Shot clock is off, just 5 seconds left. See if they get one final shot off here. They do. And it's knocked down by Gaudreau. And we come to the end of one. Canada 6, Japan 3, closing out day 1 of the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament. We are back after this to Louisville, Texas. Second quarter about to begin. Canada and Japan. The FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament. Greg Meskel here with you poolside at the Louisville Westside Aquatic Center. 3 more games coming tomorrow, starting at 4:40 p.m. Central Time. Canada, Australia, Brazil, Japan, and Team USA taking on China. Quick attempt there from Perot. It is saved by Japan. And Rikako. On the other end, deflected. So turnovers to start things off here. First on the block. And on the other end, the other side scoring just to begin the second quarter. Another big save. Rikako Miura coming in with a couple of nice stops here to start things off in the second. There's Chiaki Sakanu. Deals back out to Shino Nagariyama, the captain. Quick attempt there, head underwater, then picked it up. Yumi Nakano out of play, and then in transition, a contra foul in Canada. Japan will take control.
Team Japan controls.
From the outside, they'll score that a goal. Joe tried to go and get it, but crossed in for Kotori Suzuki. Nearly a save there for Team Canada, and now Japan to within 2 here, 6-4. They've done a decent job of not letting Canada get too far out ahead, with about 2 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Spinning inside, Bakazi lost the handle, picks it up, puts it away. The goal of the game thus far from Joel Bakazi. Beautiful individual effort for the former USC women's water polo player. Makes it a 7-4 lead for Canada with 5:42 left. On the other end, a penalty called. The Emma Wright. Kana Hosoya working her way to the goal, draws that exclusion. And now stepping up, the left-hander, Yumi Nakano. She connects. 2-goal game once more, this time 7-5. With 5:24 to play here in the first half.
Sorry, Scott, I thought I was out of time.
Goalie out, lob attempt is in. A mistake there from Rikako Miura, and Canada takes advantage. Carmen Eggins spotting that opening. Able to deliver and make it an 8-5 game. Ball near side. Here's Japan looking to get a little bit closer. Shot clock to 7. Mori Tsubasa. And the steal. Tipped out by Rikako on the attempt from Bakazi.
King County controls 2 meters.
Here's a Logbo working inside. Now to Fournier as they work it around with 11 on the shot clock. Am I right? Bakazi time running down. Great look inside. Beautiful extra pass from Joelle Bakazi. That made things very easy for Carmen Eggins to score her second goal of the evening. And make it now a 9-5 lead for Canada with 3:50 to go here in the first half. Entry inside, and it's tipped away. Robinson comes up with it. And still tangled up there, trying to break free of Ayaka Takahashi. Entry inside, and that's Monton trying to bat it into the back of the net, but sails it up over the goal and out of play. We're 5-on-5 here now, 6-on-6. Lob attempt, and Gaudreau is there. Now on the attack, here's Bakazi. Joelle Bakazi moving in, deals middle, around the horn they work. A better look from Monton. She misses off the post. And we'll get a contra foul called. That's on Dominique Perreault, who was trying to seal off the defender there and get that rebound. Ordinary called. This is going to be inside 5, so I don't know if they're trying for that direct shot. And that'll be waved off. Officials were eyeing it the whole way. Yumi Nakano tried to put that one home. It did score, but she was inside 5 meters, so no goal. Got to be outside the 5 after an ordinary to take a shot. You see players in men's and women's games do it all the time, try and draw a foul, questionable location inside the 5, and then kind of drift back after the whistle is blown. But in that case, the referee all over it. A turnover there from Canada. And Mori Tsubasa. Exclusion. Christine Robinson. And a timeout called by Japan with 1:36 to play in the second quarter.
Each man with an extra attacker, 6-on-5.
out of the timeout. A little over 1:30 to play here in the first half. That one sails over the head of Mitsuki Hashiguchi, who's come on. Japan on the power play here, looking to cash in. Off the deflection, off the post, rebound, sides come even. Then from behind deflected, and good defense. Labo came out of the exclusion box and forced that turnover. And that's tipped away. And Japan comes up with it under a minute to play now, first half. A look inside and a beautiful score. Shino Magariyama, her second. 37 seconds to play here in the first half. Makes it a 9-6 game, so Canada has been in control, but Japan still somewhat within shouting distance. Some pressure here in the backcourt from Japan. About a 7-second differential shot game clock here. And you can scratch that because Japan comes up with the steal. Shot clock now off. Just 16 seconds left to play here in the first half. Ball comes near side. And another steal. And Canada calls for time with what appears to be 1 second left. So they've got the old 1 second play here, ready to draw it. One second left coming out of the timeout here. Let's see what Canada has in the old playbook. From the outside, and it's tipped away at the final moment. And that brings us to the end of the first half, where Canada leads it 9-6. We will take a timeout. Third quarter coming up. Stay with us here at the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament, live from Louisville, Texas.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face of the crowd. You're a member, and credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with Splash Ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Welcome back. Third quarter about to begin here at the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament. It's Japan and Canada. And Canada controls the opening sprint here to start off the third. They lead 9-6. This is Christine Robinson. Japan's done a nice job hanging around here. Dominique Perot now will take a look, and she'll score it. As I say that, Canada pushes out to a 4-0 lead. Excuse me, a 4-goal lead, ahead 10-6. And the left-hander, Perot, with her second of the evening. See a second look here, double team from Japan, and that leaves Perot wide open to go near side corner. Teams have stayed with their starters in net.
You're not hearing me now, right, Scott?
And a steal there, tipped away. And Canada comes up with it, pushing ahead now. Here's Robinson. Just about a minute gone by here in the third.
I don't need to talk.
Entry inside. And the ball turns over. Contrafoul called there on Alagbo. Good job by Team Japan, and Katori Suzuki stepping in to force that turnover. Final match of the night here, day one in Texas. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 4:40 p.m. Central Time. The first match begins. We'll also have an hour-long live episode of The Counterattack starting at 2 p.m. Central Time. So join us for that. We'll be joined by Total Water Polo's James Smith, Team USA head coach Adam Krikorian, and whoever else we can find kicking around the pool here to talk some water polo. We'll also have a loaded social media send-off. Don't forget, when you're talking about this event on social media, use the hashtag FINA Texas. Wave off that backhand goal from Alagbo on the offensive foul. So a couple of unforced errors here from Canada to start things off in the third. Still ahead, 10-6. And now Japan gives it up. And this is Kelly McKee taking over. Ahead to Alagbo, and again, almost too strong for her own good here, just overpowering her defender. And now Japan on the counter. Ordinary called there. And Team Japan looking to get back within three. Here's a lob, that's off the post and in. Score it from the left-hander, Yumi Nakano, with her second. And that'll make it a 10-7 game. Ten-7 lead for Canada, back on the offensive end. This is Bakazi. Fournier knocked down. She'll take a look, nothing there. Entry pass, not a great one, and it's stolen away. Akari Inaba coming up with it. And Japan on the move once more. Looking to rally here, this time Gaudreau is there with the save. One of two Hoosiers in the pool right now for Team Canada from Indiana University. We know head coach Barry King watching right now live. Entry pass and an exclusion. So after a variety of offensive fouls were called against Canada, this time they draw the exclusion. It's against Akari Inaba. And a power play here for Team Canada. Here's Eggins. Bakazi. Lost the handle. Able to pick it back up. Still plenty of time here on the timer. Advantage about to end, but no matter because Monica Eggins delivers. Second look there at Eggins on her second goal of the night. 11-7 Canada. 4:26 to play in the third. Alagbo on the steal, pushing ahead. Here's Bakazi. Unguarded. Sails it high off the post and away. Frustration there for Canada on what looked to be a pretty good opportunity. The exclusion called on the other end, so Canada fails on a good-looking scoring opportunity. Now Alagbo is excluded. And Japan continues their rally attempts. Japan with a bad pass out of play, totally derailing their 6-on-5. Ordinary called. Actually make that an exclusion. And then a timeout called by Canada. Shino Magariyama called for the exclusion. And then a power play here coming up for Canada after the timeout. 3:20 to go in the third. 11-7 the lead for Team Canada. Out of the timeout, here's Canada. Emma Wright tries to throw it through Rikako Miura. She's up for the save. And Japan takes control. And an exclusion now against Canada. That's Shea Fournier. Around the perimeter they work it. Ball near side. Dangerous pass over the top looking to that far post. But now side's coming even and this power play has fallen apart here for Japan. And now they'll have to dump it. So a promising 6-on-5 ends up with a shot clock dump on the side. .210 to play, third quarter. Kick out. And a goal. Fournier connecting for Canada. After the exclusion on Shino Magariyama, her second. And a 12-7 lead for Team Canada here in the third. Outside attempt off the bar. A little high on that try. .125 to go in the third. 12-7. Canada leading. Contra foul called there against Canada on the perimeter. And a steal by Canada. Under a minute to play in the third. Perot going lob, had Rikako Miura completely fooled. And she has a hat trick now, Dominique Perot. With just 40 seconds to play here in the third and a 13-7 lead. Canada starting to pull away. You can see the variety of fakes there. Really set up the lob nicely. Ordinary called on the perimeter. Japan still with plenty of time on the shot clock. Trying to go over the top again. They've had a couple of just real head-scratching passes. And they're an easy steal for Canada. Now they can play for the final shot here of the third. Here's McKee. Down to 3 seconds left. Looks inside, and no attempt there. We'll turn that ball over. Inside the 2, looks to be the call. And they'll make it live, and that'll bring an end to the third. So Canada starting to pull away here after 3 periods in Louisville, Texas. They lead Japan 13-7. We're back with the final 8 minutes. You're watching the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament live right here on USA Water Polo TV.
So, you've got your hard-earned money, but you're not sure where to put it. Well, one of the best things that you can do is put it into a credit union. Credit unions are like banks, only better. They offer higher rates of return, lower fees, and are safe and secure. And because they're not for profit, they're all about putting the people first. With credit unions, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're a member. And credit unions are member-owned and member-operated. Take control of your finances. Visit or contact Sea Air Federal Credit Union to find out all of the great reasons why you should join.
You never know where the next Olympian might be coming from, but it could be water polo, and that starts with splash ball. Splash Ball is a program for children ages 5 through 9 designed to introduce them to the sport of water polo while promoting water safety. Improve swimming skills and learn a sport you'll love for a lifetime. For more information, visit splashballusa.org.
Fourth quarter underway here in Texas. All Canada in this one thus far, 13-7 over Japan. And they easily win the opening sprint uncontested there to start the fourth. This is the final match of day one of the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament. Don't forget to use the hashtag FINA Texas when talking about this event on social media. An offensive foul is the call. On Canada, looks to be a knee, according to the official signal here from Ms. Wangenworth. On the other end now, Japan looking to counter. And tipped away. Japan with a host of turnovers here. They can look back at that when this one is all said and done. We're down just 9-6 at halftime, so definitely within shouting distance as we moved into the second half. Here, Canada turns it over, but a couple of lost possessions. And Canada seems in good shape here, ahead 13-7. The stop is there for Canada as the teams trade offensive possessions here to start off the fourth. Eggins just wide left. Had a good look there in front, just couldn't put it home. And an exclusion against Kelly McKee. Japan on the 6-on-5 here. And they connect. Yumi Nakano in front. That's her third. She has a hat trick, leading all scorers for Japan. Different angle here at Nakano's look inside and just quick passing from Japan. In good position there to take advantage. 2 minutes gone by, fourth quarter, 13-8 Canada. Canada back at it tomorrow in our first game, so a quick turnaround relatively speaking. They'll take on Australia at 4:40 p.m. Olagbo responds for Canada with her second of the night, making it a 14-8 lead. Then we'll have Brazil, Japan at 6 p.m. and then USA, China to close things out. 2 p.m. tomorrow Central Time, and all those game times are Central Time, but at 2 p.m. tomorrow, also a live 1-hour edition of the Counterattack right here from the pool in Louisville. Shot attempt there off the bar. Rebound Canada. On the other end, near turnover. It bounces right to Robinson. She knows what to do with it. That's her second. And a 15-8 lead. Nice steal there. Fournier rising up to pick the pocket. In transition, Alagbo tried to go off the water. It didn't work out, but credit Bakazi for following the play. And she's able to cash in right in front. Was on the counterattack, and a good lesson there. Keep attacking, even when it seems like it's a done deal, as it looked like Alagbo was going to put that one away easily. Bakazi was the beneficiary. Tipped away. Canada another perimeter steal. 16-8 as they are en route to victory here on night one. Fournier pushing ahead. Bakazi. She'll go lob, and she'll go back of the net for her third. Joelle Bakazi with a hat trick. Entry inside and trying to make a quick turn and score, but deflected away. And this one just about done here, 17-8. Canada has really blown things open. Strong second half. They've held Japan to just one goal thus far here in the second half, while scoring 8 goals of their own. Robinson able to draw an exclusion there on Mori Subasai. And a goal. Eggins, she's got 3. .3:11 to go, fourth quarter. Ordinary called. Big field block there. Nicely done by Eggins. Shot clock to 12 for Canada. Backhand attempt, save, Rikako Miura. Score the goal from the outside, Akari Inaba, her second. Inaba plenty of time and able to go near side. Carmen Egan's breaking free, but sails that shot high. Under 2 minutes to play here in the fourth. Canada well on their way to going 1-0 here on day one of the FINA Intercontinental Tournament. Top 3 finishers of this event qualify for the FINA World League Super Final, which will be in Shanghai this June. Ball tipped away. In transition now. And it looked like Kotori Suzuki had a good look at the goal there, but she decided to pass it back out. Get a different look. And they know what they're doing. Score it there for Mitsuki Hashiguchi. They passed in that initial good look, and they found a better one. Less than a minute to play here in the fourth. 18-10, Canada. Another very high-scoring game here. We saw Team USA win 17-2 in our previous match, and then 12-10 was the win for Australia early on. Gonna have a double exclusion. Looks to be. So number 2 for Canada, that's a Logbo. And then for Japan, that's Marina Tokumoko, excuse me. Shot clock to 5, 5-on-5, and a goal for number 12, Dominique Perrault. She's got 4 to lead all scorers in this one. Canada stockpiling the goals here in case differential comes up. Looks like more of a football score right now. 19-10 here. Final possession here for Japan. About a 1-second differential shot in game clock. Pressured out near the outer edges of the course. The ball turns over. It was via shot clock, but they'll just call it there as the game clock expires as well. And Canada, a convincing victory here, dropping 19 goals on Japan for the victory. Dominique Perrault, 4 goals. Joel Bakazi with 3. Monica Eggins with 3. Jessica Gaudreau picks up the victory. In net for Japan, the captain, Shino Magariyama, leads the offense with 2 goals, but just too much in that second half. All Canada as they walk away winners here. The final 19-10. So that puts a capper on day 1 here at the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament. We're back at it 4:40 p.m. tomorrow with Canada and Australia. Also, don't forget, special edition of the Counterattack, hashtag Water Polo Wednesday, tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central Time. We'll be joined by a couple of great guests. Total Water Polo's James Smith, Team USA down at Accordion, and more. So stick with us. But for tonight, signing off, Greg Meskel saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow right back here at the FINA Women's Intercontinental Tournament in Louisville, Texas.